Give people some time to find the live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you arrive to this message, you're right on time. Your ancestors have an amazing revelation. Oh, a white bird just flew by my window. Surely the ancestors are here. Come on in, get what you need, your morning coffee, your tea, whatever your device is that holds you to that high vibing energy, that positivity, that universal frequency of love, of light. Hello, beloved. For those of you who know me, I'm Mystic Journey Divine. Thank you for your continued support to all my A1 Day ones. Look out for me. Your loving comments, your donations, your bookings. I appreciate you. For those who are here for the first time, I am Mystic Journey Divine. I am a prophetess and oracle, guided to bring you these messages of hope, of clarity, of warning, of confirmation. It's getting cold, y'all. Summer is on its way out here in the East Coast. Waking up to cold, breezy mornings. Time for snuggling under the blanket. You don't want to get up. Nobody wants to go out and work that 9 to 5 in the cold of winter. Surely you are searching for more than you have experienced in this lifetime so far. You are reaching for maybe a new love, a new home, to relocate, to find your community, your support, a better neighborhood with loving, friendly communities of people who connect, care for each other, speak to each other. Hello, 1111. Hello. Welcome. Namaste, beloved. Thank you for joining the chat, beautiful. I can see y'all within and without, and some more. I had the eye of the lioness. I see you. I appreciate you. I honor you. Thank you. Your presence is beautiful, bright, indigo light. You're shining, you're glowing. Thank you for finding your way in. Oh, thank you. You're making me blush, beautiful. Thank you for your loving comments. A divine feminine, a goddess, always appreciates being recognized for her outer gifts. Thank you. But I get distracted. Distractions. It is the season of love, cuffing season as we call it here in America. A season to get together with family, with friends, to celebrate the holidays, if you do. A season for honoring the year that's coming to an end, giving thanks for a table full of food, a home, clothing on your back, money in your bank account, love of family, and support systems. But many find this time of the year very depressing, challenging, as they remember those who have passed on, not lost, but not physically present to touch, to hold, to speak to. Many people have lost love, lost family. Grandmama has passed on. The matriarch that held the family together, that brought everyone together this time of year to celebrate, to eat, to drink, to love is gone. Who holds family together now? Who brings us together to share those moments, those memories, to tell generations stories once before of those who have gone on to pass on that torch, that wand, that seasoning, that dish, those family secrets in the kitchen when there is no matriarch. This is the generation of divorce, a separation of loss, of soul searching and flower bringing. Many have gone through a radical rebirth, a soul awakening, but only to find when they finally wake up, they're alone, in seclusion, in solitude, in hermit mode. So many have walked away, been taken away, fell away, no communication. You wonder what is to come. What is the future holding for you? Is there going to be a forever love? That forever home? That family, those bonds, that legacy? Will I ever be free of the pain of the past, the heartbreak, the memories of yesterday? How long will it take for me to finally arrive at my destiny? With all the distractions, all the chaos, all the responsibilities, the obligation of living life pulling at you day after day. You could be a mom and dad, a grandma. You could be a caregiver. It could be what you do for a living. You take care of others. You are gentle, kind, nurturing, giving. But you're waiting to receive freedom, a blessing, a peace of joy in your life. We walk this earth in this human form, knowing that we are more than our flesh, than our bodies. Our heart bleeds and aches for that loved one, that companion, trustworthy and respectful and kind and loyal. We've known disappointment in relationships, whether it be lovers, family, friends, neighbors, community givers, religious patrons, and those that were meant to love us, said they would support us, but chose to move on. Endings that ended with a lot of pain, a lot of confusion. We don't always get closure. Sometimes we have to give it to ourselves, and it requires a lot of shadow work, a lot of soul searching, a lot of trying to figure out why we keep ending up in toxic connections, on toxic jobs, with toxic friends, and when we are so loving, so giving. Is it a test? Is it some kind of karmic debt still yet to be paid? Always looking for an answer, a better day, a new way. Surrendering and sacrificing in meditation and prayer, fasting, giving, wanting, wishing, holding to your faith, because in this world, without it, there is nothing. This world is a place of hell, demonic energies and hate and evil and jealousy and envy and competition at every turn. But there are us who love, who walk in the light, who forgive, who still believe in faith, in God, in hope, in peace. And we forge on, we push through the fire. We are the survivors, God's chosen, the strongest. But we feel, as all others do, our flesh, same as them, We are often counted out, miscounted. Our kindness being taken for weakness. They take and take and take. And when it's time to give, excuses, blame, shame on you for wanting. Aren't you the giver, the healer, the one meant to elevate? How can you need, want? And we do. We do. So what is next? I'm hearing a powerful move. A powerful move. There's a dog whimpering outside my window, crying, baying for help, maybe hungry, maybe lost, maybe cold, maybe abandoned and rejected by the family that could no longer fend or take care of them, feed them, house them, so they're left out in the cold, forgotten, alone, scared. Whether this is you or this is someone in your energy that remembers you this time of year, when things were better, when you were together, the good times, the happy times. Could be around November, December, or January. There may be someone during that time of year that heavily remembers you, things that used to be. But there may have been an ending, a tower, intervention, protection, guidance, something that stood in the way of permanence in that connection. Maybe it was not meant to be. Maybe it was just not meant to be at that time. Maybe you both had to go your own direction to learn who you really were, to find yourselves, to learn to be independent and not codependent on one another. Maybe you were in a relationship built on the flesh, greed, selfish needs of one another. And God set things apart, pulled you apart, allowed others to intervene. Who's to blame? Does it even matter? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the healing that takes place, the reasons for the separation. No matter. Don't matter. It is what it is because it was what it was, and it was not in the best interest of one or both. Doesn't matter. A new direction, a clean slate, a chance for freedom, for soul searching, for healing to take place. Others were involved, family, children, friends. People like to put their mouths in the business of others when their life is boring, toxic, when they have their own shame and guilt that they don't want to handle, acknowledge. So they get involved in drama, gossip, talking about him, them, her, anyone else but their own mess. I pulled a few cards before I started the reading, and this was the first card out. Does it really matter what they say? Someone here may have lived a life of being judged by other people, your parents, your siblings, your mates, your children, your friends, your community, an organized religion, a coven, a group, maybe even you, your worst critic, your hardest critic. Maybe it caused your self-esteem to be low, to be poisoned by the chitter chatter of those around you, judging your every move. Everything you chose to do was always the wrong thing, or not enough, or too much. But it was your choice. Even choices that are led to failure is still our choice, our lesson to learn, our destiny, not to be guided by another. I hear the ancestors say, it is time to remember your own power. It is time to take a leap of faith. You could be from Nebraska, because that came out. It is time, beloved. Your ancestors want to send you a message of freedom, joy, happiness, faith, hope, and belief that things are getting better and will get better. Your forever home is not where you are. It's not where you've been. It's not where you believe you need to be. You don't owe anyone anything, beloved. You don't owe anyone anything, beloved. You have done so much for so many. You have given so much to too many. You have been the shoulder to cry on, the lap in which they laid their head to grieve. You have been that friend, that child, that sibling, that bestie, that coworker, that humanitarian. You have been always there, the one that shows up, the one that cares. Where is your happy ending? Where's your blessing? Where's your pot of gold? Where's your rainbow? It is now on its way. Your ancestors are about to move you, to relocate you, to prepare you, to live out the best years of your life. The best years that you have seen so far are ahead and not behind. The losses, the grievance, the envy, the jealousy, the hate, the warfare, the competition, those karmic cycles over and over and over again. You're in your season of end. We just passed through a new moon in Libra. Happy birthday if you're a Libra. A new beginning of balance, of justice being restored, of fairness, of equality. What is done in the dark can no longer be hidden. It is time for all to be exposed into the light. Everything and anyone who has come against you unjustly to seek you out for whatever reason will be separated and moved away. Separated, and it will be permanent. This is not the season of reconciliation. The new moon in Libra commands and demands justice be restored. Whether that's in a relationship, a legal matter, on your job, in your church, at work, even if you work from home and there's competition in what you do online. It's time for balance to be restored in the earth. Mother Gaia is tired of being tired, of evil messing with her babies, her seeds, her children. And she's raised up an army to take back what has been stolen, hidden, blocked, delayed. Reparations are due. In this full moon on October 17th in Aries, the warrior, Shango energy, Oya energy, fire and brimstone, lightning, thunder, shaking the ground, tearing apart the earth. There's about to be a massive destruction taking place in the lives of those who are karmic, who are demonic, who are evil, who are hatred, gossipers, drawing kings and queens, thieves, imposters. There will be many lives taken away. The death is already all around us. You can see it. People are falling. Hello. There's a blackbird that just, hello, beloved. Now, blackbird, I believe it's a crow, just perched on my window. Surely a messenger, a dark messenger. There will be messages of people passing away, whether they were ill or not, simply falling prey. I'm seeing heart attacks, strokes, cancer, kidney disease, HIV, lupus. People will be dropping and leaving this earth because Mama says it's time for cleansing, a separation. It's time to remove the darkness, the decay from my seeds of promise, of prosperity, of light. You can't keep running in and out of my life. 77 on the timer. Someone has an ex, a lover, a mate, constantly in and out of your life. You know, that revolving door energy, that doormat energy, that sponge that comes in to use, to store up, to cipher, to take more than they intend to give. Always wants you to turn the other cheek, always wants forgiveness, always willing to stay there sorry just to do it again. No more of that. No more reconciling with potential. Hello, no more reconciling with potential. What are you bringing now today? What do you have today to give? What are you offering now? I don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have years to waste, energy to waste, more disappointment to be received by those who just want another chance to try to figure it out. They're not even sure of what they need, what they want. All they know is they miss you. Things have not been good since it ended. So now they see possibly that you are the one. But what does that leave for you? Constant doubt and worry and fear of being ghosted once again? Ghosted once again. As soon as they get their wits back and get strong enough after sucking off your energy, they're back out the door. Back to the streets. Back to living in greed and materialistic mindset. Who else will feed me, clothe me, shelter me, need me, love me. And then you're made or expected to wait until they fall again to pick them back up. Because you always have. You always do. They relied on you because you were good. You kept to your word. You were loyal. You may have made mistakes. We all do. But you were the ride or die. Always there. Always willing to try. But every time you tried, they failed. Left you more heartbroken than the one before. This is someone who has been in separation with this energy multiple times, tried multiple times, failed multiple times, trusted multiple times, only to know that you were wrong. They were wrong. They're the wrong one. It's time, beloved. It's time to say hello with pride to the new you. The new you that will not be used and abused. Will not keep that door open. Will not give chance after chance after chance. Will not continue to allow people to break your heart or disappoint you or use you or miscount you. This time of year, people come around and reach out because it's the thing to do. The family gets together, we celebrate. Whether or not we're all happy to be there, it's the thing we do. So we follow through year after year after year, same old, same old. And as soon as it's over and you can't wait to get back home to your safe space, no one talks to each other for the rest of the year. You don't check in with each other. There's no, how you doing? How you been? Can I help you? It's a 1-year thing. An opportunity to spread joy at Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, to show your face, to show their face, to show up so that you are not judged for being above or living your ego. The Spirit is saying it's enough is enough. Life is not a game. Life is not a game to be played, to experiment. Life is too short. Love is more than being acknowledged, being invited, being talked about. Love is an action, not a word. An action. It's not even a feeling without the action. Then it's just an illusion, a dream, a hope, a wish. Love heals, it supports, it nourishes, it feeds, it gives, and is willing to receive your authentic self, your real self. It allows you to speak your truth. Tell it like it is. Be who you are without needing forgiveness or needing to bend or to adapt or to compromise yourself. Love makes you strong, not weak. It makes you happy, not sad. It makes you feel supported, not alone. It is enlightening. It doesn't hide in the shadows, keeping you hidden from others until they think it's the right time to expose that you're even part of their life. While it entertains other options to make sure that you are the one. You are not an option. You're not a second choice. You are not someone's secret. They admire you from afar. They love you from afar. They think of you every day. They wish, they hope, and they don't communicate. They don't reach out. They're waiting for you so they can say you needed them, you wanted them. Oh, they can't want you until they're sure you want them because they're insecure. They need you to boost their ego, to be the background to their foreground so they can feel like a king or a queen, have value or worth. You can never be in front, be on top, make more, earn more, be more educated, be stronger than them. Because it makes them feel small, feel weak, unseen. So you must dim yourself in their presence. Quiet yourself in their presence. Hide the secrets, the disappointment, the pain of what's truly going on in your connection. Wearing a mask for others to see that it might look good on the outside. On the inside, you bleed. You need more, and they'll never be that for you. For they're only looking for that for themselves. You can't be with someone who refuses to put you as a priority, to honor your self-worth, to respect you whether you're in the room or not. They allow others to talk about you in negative ways, to laugh at you, to speak harshly on your relationship and what you put up with. Oh, they say you have no backbone. And that's why you keep letting them come back. It's time to take your power back, to show your hand, your strength, your courage, to fight through the pain, even if it's the hardest pain that you've ever survived. Because what's waiting on the other side is promise. The promises of the Most High to replace that which you lost with even better. Give you that home that you hope for, that you always seen yourself living in. That new car with that fresh air, that farm, that castle, that high rise in the sky, that condo, that pool, that fire pit, that lakeside, that forest, sitting outside at night in the moonlight under the stars, sipping your tea with the one you truly love because they love you unconditionally. Hold on just a little bit longer, beloved. Hold on just a little bit longer. I know often we get tired of hearing that. What's a little bit longer? I know we get tired of hearing it's coming. Hold on, be patient, just wait. I understand that the flesh that we live in, full of impatience, immediate gratification, we want it now. We've waited long enough. We've done everything we thought we could. We've done it all. When is it coming? No one but God and the Most High knows the exact day or time. But do you really want to take a chance and miss it? That one day where you were tired of being tired and you give up and you let go of faith and you give in to going back to the old life, the old ways, with the old you know who. Tired of being alone, tired of being depressed, sad, tired of no companion, no affection, no support. The day you choose to turn around and look back at everything you left, everything that was taken away to take you into a new life, that very same day was the day God called your name. Stop that wheel of fortune on your name, your birth date, your social security. Your number was up. That one day you refused to believe that it was ever going to come, and you just decided to be happy with whatever. That was the day that God had written your name in the book of life. That date was on it. Destined to be your day to receive. Is that day. Do you really want to be distracted? Be so impatient, to be so needy that on that one day you miss your calling. You miss your name, your ticket, your number. And then you have to start all over again, whether in this life or the next. Hold on, beloved. Your change is coming. I know that it's not easy. I'm not saying it is to be patient. But there's much we can do while we wait. We can work on ourselves. We can ready ourselves, staying ready so we ain't got to get ready. Because when God says, today is the day that you move. Today is the day that you get that new job, that promotion. Today is the day that you find out that you can get pregnant, that you will have a child, a husband, a wife. That forever home was waiting. And today's date is etched in the land that it comes with. The promise. Someone here could be from Poland. You've got someone immature, codependent, going through childhood trauma. There's that person in your energy that refuses to let you go. They know, and they knew before you did, that you would be successful. You would live a better life. They knew you were good. They knew your heart was pure. They knew your intentions, although there were mistakes made. They knew that you were an achiever. You were stronger. You were the one that held it together. You were the glue. And they knew it all along. This is why they took advantage of you, because they knew that you had something pure in your heart that would always forgive. So they took their chances until they ran out. Because even the cat only got 9 lives. Time ran out. Your ancestors got mad. Your spirit guides reported back. Something needs to be done. They can't continue living like this. They don't deserve this. They don't even know what's going on, but we see it. We heard it. We know it. Here it is. And your ancestors said, oh my God, are you kidding? For real? Come on. They can't think. They can't believe that we will allow this to continue. And they stepped in and they took over and they waged a war, determined to win the battle in your favor. People were gone. Chains were broken. Towers fell. It was painful. It was necessary because the deeper the pain, the more we acknowledge the hurt and that something has to change. If you don't feel it, you can't acknowledge it to do something about it. So they brought in the pain to make moves, to make you move, to make them move, whoever. But to take you out of that life into a new day, into a new you, into a new and better home. They are preparing your forever home as we speak. They saw you cry. They wiped your weeping eye. They are the reasons why you continue to rise. They are your strength, your power, your protection. They love you unconditionally. They support you at every turn. They're the ones that redirect you and keep you safe from things you don't see, the bullets you've been dodging. Because they've been sent your way. You may know and I know that people set out to hurt you, to curse you, to unalive you, to stop you any kind of way, at all costs necessary. Some paid for spell work. Some just put their words, their intentions out into the universe, hoping they will reach you. Keep you down, depressed, alone. They don't want to see you move on into a new love, a better life. Even though they knew they didn't deserve you, they still believe no one else would have you but them. In their illusion, in their ego, they believe that no matter what they do, they deserve you anyway. But your ancestors held court in a higher court, had witnesses, and judge on stand. A decision was made. Contract null and void. You get a new beginning, a clean slate. You broke the chains. You walked away. And you may be still healing, still praying, still hoping, but you're holding to your faith because it is unshakable. Rainbow warrior. You are all the colors of the rainbow. You are all the flavors of the earth. You are milk and honey. You are worthy. You are valuable. And this is why they stepped in. They saw your pure heart despite the poor decisions that we make. When our intentions are pure, even though we choose to go the wrong direction, they will redirect us eventually. And they have. And you did. And you allowed. Now it's time to forgive. All forgiveness is for you. You don't owe anyone anything. Forgiveness is for you, beloved. No one's telling you to pack up your memories, your heartbreak, and go forgive. No, that's not what forgiveness is for. Forgiveness is for you. For not making the choices that led to your prosperity, your abundance, your blessings, your favor, your healing, your purpose. To forgive yourself because you were in a low vibration, a poor relationship, a toxic situation that kept you confused and illusion. Now the clouds have passed and you can see clearly where you want to go, who you want to be, who can't come, and why they're not invited. This card has come out multiple times in last week's reading. Burning Inferno can represent many things. There's a very fiery climax coming to an end. We have the full moon in Aries the god of war, fire and brimstone, controlling, willful, determined. We know that an Aries in the upright is powerful, but they are just in their decision. They are determined, willful, strong. They're not afraid to go their own way or put in the work. What we know in Aries in the reverse is very egotistical, materialistic, controlling, narcissist, dangerous, always in their fire energy, never knowing how to come down. There is a fiery climax coming to an ending. Burning inferno can be a house that burns down physically with those in it, bringing that death that is sure to come. Someone that won't stop waging war against the chosen one, against you and your family, setting out to destroy at all cost the life you're trying to live, just trying to be free and happy. A burning inferno can be someone's heart about to explode. I saw that heart attack. Burning inferno could be an unexpected tower moment, something coming to a sudden change, but necessary to bring a new beginning. Something has to be ended permanently to give you peace and a release to move on. And why is the wheel turning in your favor? Why is destiny in your favor? Why have the gods chosen in your favor? Because you are faithful. You are diligent in your faith, and your faith is unstoppable and unshakable. Your ancestors see you, know you, have claimed you. 1010 on the timer. That number is revealed over and over and over again for the past 5 to 7 days. There is something that is about to be completed. A karmic cycle is ending. And the ancestors are saying, at all costs necessary. If they will not give up, back off, stop this unnecessary battle, war. And justice has been called, and judgment has been decided. Burning inferno. Back to Shango energy, which also governs Aries. You know how Shango brings it. Fire and brimstone, thunder and lightning, the god of war, the Orisha. You have an ancestor who has passed away in your lifetime. You know this ancestor. This could be a grandmama, a grandpa, a mother, father, a godmother, auntie, an elder. They want you to visit where they rest. They want you to go to their resting place. They want you to place flowers on their cemetery, on their bed. They want you to clean it off, remove debris. They want you to instill your love and your positivity. They want you to reconnect. They are the ancestors guiding this blessing, this new home, this relocation, this karmic cycle ending. This is the ancestor who is guiding this blessing. So if you know who this ancestor is, it's time to visit their cemetery. Maybe you haven't been in a very long time. Maybe when you go, your heart breaks. Maybe you've just been busy with life. They've been calling to you to come back, to visit, to have a conversation, to sit and talk. They'll hear you. They'll see you. Go to the grave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who is this? Who is this, beloved? Showing up in your reading. There is someone that has a crush on you. And they have something powerful to say. 1111. Oh my God, 1111 on the timer. Twin flame energy. You got a twin flame on the way. This person watches you. I don't know if you're in the public eye, you have a platform, you're an influencer, a speaker, a teacher, a coach, something you do, a social media account. This could be a follower, a subscriber, a friend. There is someone who is admiring your healing journey, your strength. Maybe someone you've confided in that wants to be more than a friend. Someone that has been there and seen you through, helped you dry your tears, shared a drink or two with you. But you have someone that wants to love you, honor you, take care of you. They respect you. You may know who this person is. If you don't, they're coming through in this reading. Maybe you haven't considered them because you think they're just a friend. Maybe you don't see a future. But there's someone who wants to get close to you, that wants to get to know you. That wants to know if you'll be open to the possibility of dating, getting to know each other deeper, better. Barbados. Somehow this could be and they are here. They are on deck. They are in the reading. They're guiding this reading. 52 on the clock. That is 77. That is good luck and good juju. Surely they want you to stop doubting that you will get that home. They want you to stop doubting that you will get that promotion. They want you to stop doubting that you will find that job. They want you to stop doubting that there is love coming towards you. They want you to stop doubting that you have a calling, a purpose. They want you to get in the game and get ready. Set yourself on fire and believe. It's time to achieve. We are in harvest season. It is fall and autumn. That is harvest season. This is the time to reap your rewards. I'm hearing the work you have done has already spoken for you. The work you've done has already spoken for you. Now they want you to prioritize your self-care, your self-love, your self-value, your self-worth. I don't know if my chat is working. I don't know if my chat is working because I don't see anyone. If you could just get in the chat, and you ain't got to say, if you could just give me a thumbs up on emoji, just let me know. I don't know if my chat is working. So if you are here, I can't see anyone. Don't be shy. Don't be watching in secrecy from the winds. It's time to break free from that. From being afraid of being judged or being seen. Who are you worried about? Worrying about you. That was definitely for someone that needs to know it. Who's stuck in, come on, I'm getting a lot of, we know prayers out for Florida and North Carolina. Specifically Florida, because I believe is it Milton? or Helene, there is another hurricane on the way. Prayers up for Florida. If you're a Florida resident, sending out love to you for safety, protection. Hurricane. There is a hurricane about to happen. People will lose their lives. People will die. Mother Nature is cleansing the planet, state by state, place by place, one life at a time. Whole communities in North Carolina have been washed away. Whole counties, whole cities washed away into the ocean. People are here one day and gone the next. We all expect to wake up every day to see the sun rise, to live again. We never think that maybe we won't. That when we sleep, that'll be our last breath, or when we go outside, that'll be the last time we see the sun or feel the warmth on our skin. We take life for granted so many days because that's just how we live. We wake up, we go to work, we come home, we eat, we sleep, and it's just what we know. But there is a hurricane rising. There are deaths on the way. We need to pray. We need to be thankful and grateful when it doesn't come to our door, or our city, or our state, or our country. When God reroutes that death, that pain, that destruction, that harm another way. We need to be grateful for life every day, to breathe, to see, to move, to be able to go to work, even though we can't stand the job. It supplies food on our plates and clothes on our back, and it pays for our shelter. And we complain when there's not enough, or we want more, or we need more, or we don't have what the Joneses have. The ones you lost are now your angels. This reading is full of death. It's full of ancestors. It's full of passing on and passing away. But it's also full of love, protection, security. As they stand watch, they're letting you know they're always there. And you can always count on them to be there. And they said what they said. If you're worried about how you're going to make ends meet, pay next month's rent, put food on the table, have money to travel. If you're worried about bills and debt, yet you have life and breath in your lungs and moving feet, and the opportunity to make things work out, make things happen, make things move. Your confirmation, I don't know if you heard that bell, those chimes. You're already ahead of the game because there are many who can't and won't or don't know how to. We need to be thankful. They are calling for gratitude and humility and integrity. We cannot receive when we are not putting in the work. What is the work? Do we pray when we get up in the morning? Do we thank God for allowing us to awaken to a new day? To open our eyes with the ability to see. Open our mouths with the ability to speak. We can move. Our bones, our muscles, our joints function. Do we thank God for that water that showers us and bathes us, to clean ourselves, to go out into the world? The clothes that we put on, the avenues we travel that do not take us out, dodging car accidents and violence on the street and thievery, robbery, assault, and rape and trauma. because it exists everywhere in the world, all around us. We can see it every day in the news, in our communities. Or are we walking like zombies, just expecting what comes and not worrying about what we need to do, what action we need to take, just hoping and waiting for a miracle? God is saying that this is a time for prayer warriors to stand up, for prayer warriors to stand up, for the mamas and the papas to stand up and pray over your children, pray over your home, pray over your grandchildren, pray over your job, pray over your church, pray over your family, pray over your food, because I'm seeing food recalls every day, multiple every day. They're pulling back food, fruits, vegetables, frozen foods, all kind of deli meats and toys and cars and water, things that we have already eaten or may be consuming and don't even know because we're not checking for the recalls or we're not watching the news. And you're being saved and protected from the poison, from the death. And we don't even know it. We don't even know. We don't get to see it every day. It happens every day, every minute, minute by minute. Your ancestors are covering you. Minute by minute. From the toxic chemicals in the air to the poison chemicals being poured in the rivers and the water. From the chemicals from our faucets in our homes. We don't know where it comes from. We just turn it on. We shower in it. We cook with it. We don't know how we receive it. We just use it. We go to the store, we buy food. We don't know where it comes from, whose hands are on it. We cook it, we eat it, we use it, we drink it. And we just expect every day to be okay. We don't give honor, praise, acknowledgement, thanks to those who have protected it, cleansed it, removed the toxins, healed it, redirected it. We just keep moving like zombies in the world. This is the time for the prayer warriors to get in prayer, to collaborate, to connect, to unify, to find your tribe, your people, to raise the vibration, to elevate love, protection on this planet, in our homes. There's more death, more disease, more natural disasters, more depression, more divorce, more endings on the way. It happens every day. Death is a part of life. It is what it is. It's the circle of unity. What goes around comes around. So what you put out, you get. Whether you're happy or not. The energy we place on those around us, coming from the energy that we're sitting in, it reaps karma, both negative and positive. Those who are not open to hearing positive criticism, being enlightened to change their wicked ways, to see their lives for what it is, to rise up and go a different direction or make different choices, those people are wasting away slowly. Because those that do, that are joining, collecting, collaborating, trusting, praying, believing, achieving, those are the fruits of the earth, and they shall flourish and be elevated and be protected and supplied for. Because your ancestors said what they've said. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right, beloved. It may seem hard. You may be in dark times at the moment. You may be needing a change, seeking a new direction. You may be going through heartbreak or separation. You may be healing from an illness or disease or needing to. You may have lost a loved one, a child, a grandparent, a parent, a sibling, a best friend, a confidant. The only one you could trust may be gone. You may be looking for a replacement, a place of peace, a serenity. You may need some freedom just to breathe. You may want that vacation, that getaway, time to connect or reconnect with yourself. You may be looking for a miracle. I just heard, you may be looking for a miracle, but do you believe in miracles? Are you believing in everything you are looking for? Do you believe in the prayers that you speak, that they will be answered? Do you believe in the dreams that you have, that they are showing you a destiny, a past or future? Do you believe in love? Do you believe there are good people left? Do you believe in change? You have an admirer. You have a lover. You have a friend. Am I showing too much? Things may not be moving in a timely fashion. Too slow. You feel blocked. You feel delayed. You feel held back. You may be thinking that something else is in control of your life, your destiny, your abundance, your fertility. But the only one that has control is you. The only one that has control is you. You are the master key holder to your own life, your own future. Who you choose to hold on to believe in, is your choice. You give God, the creator, goddess, the mother, the father, whoever you choose, whatever title you choose, do you at least believe in a higher power, in destiny? Are you walking around every day trying to control every situation until you're overwhelmed, overburdened, fatigued, sad and depressed when things don't work out because you went and tried to do it all alone? And then you're tired of trying, so you want to give up, give in? Okay, answer. Okay, Spirit. You are obviously trying to give this message. And although I am not pleased by bringing these type of messages, I am obedient. And I've said it. And I prophesied it and foretold it over and over and over again since a year ago. Short story, I was in the doctor's office for a routine physical. And the doctor walked in and the lights flashed and I felt like I was in another place, another room, speaking to a ghost. And I remember when I came back into my body, the doctor was standing there looking at me with his mouth hanging open. I didn't even know what had happened. I remember the doctor saying, "Why do you believe that? Who told you that? And I had to ask, what are you talking about? I had prophesied and told this doctor a whole premonition about a plague coming. Exactly what it was, how it would appear, and what it would do. And all he could do was stand there in fear. Of course, he had to go through with the physical, but it was short, y'all. It was obvious he was afraid of me. Prophecies manifest in all kind of ways. You'll be riding a train, riding a bus, sitting at your dinner table, laying in bed, talking to a friend, and all of a sudden, it will come. That's how God uses you. When you least expect it. When you're empty. When you're ready. When you surrendered. When you're open to speak. When you don't care about being judged or who judges you or what they have to say. That's when you become a tool. That's when your gifts manifest. That's when you find out your power and what you're here to do. When you are open and available at all times, in all places. When your faith is 1212 on the timer. 112 on the timer. That number again, I called it in so many videos, it is my birthday. January as hell. I will call them 1212, 1111, 112, 5252, 77, 1313, 313, 4411. If you've been 99, if you've been seeing these numbers, you're being called to be ready, to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. When God says move, God doesn't want you to take your time collecting old things or packing up old things. You got to take all this old baggage with you. That's not how it's going to go. When God calls you and sets up this opportunity, it's going to come unexpected. You're going to have to make a quick decision. You have to make a choice. And it may not be one that's easy to make, but it will be finite. You will have to make a choice. You can't stop and worry about who wants to go, who's going to come, or how it's going to manifest. It's going to all be worked out for you. You just have to be ready to go. You could be being offered a job in a new state, a new city, a new country. You may have to relocate to take it. Your house may burn down. You will be surviving. And it will issue you a check. And you will be forced to move to a new city, a new state, a new country. God moves us when we don't want to move somewhere, sometimes in profound ways. You may find out that you can no longer live where you're living. It's being sold, taken right from under your feet. And he's not telling you to move next door or to move within your community. It might be time to pack up your bags and move to a fresh new place with a fresh new start. You have to pack small, minimize. Everything can't and won't be able to go. You might have to jump on a plane. They might pay for your ticket to relocate, but you can't take but one carry-on and 1 to 2 suitcases, and that's it. You can't take years worth of furniture and appliances, and you can't. And you won't. Staying ready so you ain't got to get ready. Get that lockbox with all your, what do you call it? Passport, ID, all your identification, birth certificates, life insurance policies, social security cards, banks, things, paperwork that you have to take in a small box that you can throw in your suitcase. Maybe a small album of photos, because you ain't gonna be able to take it all. Things that you're really connected to, because everything else is thick and staying behind. You ain't taking no furniture, no appliances, no TV, nothing. Not all the clothes in your closet, not last season's clothes. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, so you do not lose this opportunity when it comes. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to believe that if you go, you're going to be better than okay. That spirit got your back. That this is a prophecy. This is part of your destiny. You know what? What did I just say? Ain't no turning back the clock of time. This is destiny. This is the wheel of fortune turning. Ain't no turning back the clock. They can't do it. He can't do it. She can't do it. This is being turned by the hands of God. Nobody can undo what is happening. It's already in motion. It's already being worked out. Your forever home is already being built, put together on your land, your property. They're not going to give you a home in some small community with a neighbor 1 foot away. Oh no, beloved. This is massive. This is life-changing. This is you crying tears of joy, disbelief at the magnitude of what is about to happen. Title of today's topic: they care about what you think. They care what you think. Ooh, they didn't want me to read that. They didn't want me to read that. That was not, and flew right out my hand. They care what you think, but think you don't care. Someone in your energy. Ooh, and what? Come on now. They care what you think and they think you don't care. Block them. Apparently you shouldn't, because you ain't got time. You can't. You can't be worried about somebody else's emotions, feelings, what they're doing, what they intend to do, what they want you to do, how they need you to feel. You don't have time to be worried about being stuck in emotions. This is a head or heart decision. This is mathematical thinking. This is you landing on your feet, taking control, taking the lead. This is destiny. And whoever shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't, not your regret, not your business, not your worry. They ain't going, so it don't matter. They're not going, so it doesn't matter. Somebody's ancestors are not being taken care of. Whether you have an altar, well, you should if you want this. If you know who's providing this, protecting this, bringing it in your favor, it's time to venerate, offer to your ancestors. They want more. They need more for strength to keep on doing what they do for you. They need more. They need to be strengthened, to be protected, to be acknowledged. Whether you go to the water, to the trees, it's in your home, whatever, however you choose, whether you feed the birds. Yes, that's a form of ancestral veneration. Whether you pour out for the trees, hug the trees, speak to the trees, feed the trees, leave fruits, vegetables around the base of the trees. That's feeding your ancestors. Whether you give it to the water, whether you pour the fruits in, the veneration in, the spirits in, the cinnamon, the oranges, the apples, the flowers, the petals. That's giving back to your ancestors. You have an altar, you put out plates of food, coffee, wine, tobacco, whatever it is that they call for. Sometimes you may smell food that you don't even eat or you don't even have in your home. That is a sign. That ain't coming from outside the window. And if it is, they want it. They're showing you, connecting with you, communicating with you. We're hungry. Feed us. Talk to us. Communicate us. What do you want? What do you need? They're the ones that have taken care of this. They're the ones who have wiped your weeping eye. They heard your tears. They're the ones that heard your cries. They're the ones that moved away those toxic connections. They're the ones getting you through those painful endings. If you're from the old church, the old school, and you know what you know, like I know, you plead the blood over your family, over your life, over your home, over your destiny, every day, in every way. You plead the blood of your ancestors to protect your birthright, your inheritance. That's someone raised in the church. If you know, you know. Hello. The blood of Christ, in case you don't know. You plead the blood of Christ over your family. That's your protection. That is your safe line. They want you to remember who you are and who you were, where it came from, how you found your faith, where you found your faith, when you found your faith. Have you walked away too far from that which you have come to know that it is valuable, it's still useful? Oh, my mom is alive. Thank the gods. But for somebody's mama who has passed on, this is for you, beloved. This is for you. This is for you. This time of year, when family gatherings come together and celebrate, and mom or big mom is missing from the table. You're missing her cooking, her meals, her love, her comfort, her hugs, her smiling face. And you think about her, you cry for her, you worry about her. You wonder how she's doing, if she made it. Mama's here to let you know she's made it home and she's in a good place. She's safe. She's comfortable. And she's still with you. Maybe this is that cemetery, those flowers that you need to visit this holiday season. Maybe she passed away recently or around this season. This could be mama or big mama. Whoever was your mama. Whoever acted as your mama. Stepped in to be mama. And you miss her. And you need her and you wish she was still around. She is. And she always will be. And what she's saying is, it's time to stop crying for me. It's time to stop mourning for me. And remember that death is a part of life, and she's in a better place above, while we are below like crab in the basket. She's received her wings. She's flying. She's at peace, no longer in pain, worry. She needs you to let the memory of the pleasantries of the time you spent together, the good times, the great memories, the beauty of who she was, outweigh the misery of you mourning a loss. For she's not lost and never will be. Her blood is in your DNA. You're always connected, never separated. And it's time to move on and move above and move past it, so you can move into this forever home, into the best parts of your life. Your emotions are blocking your movement, your happiness, your joy, being able to receive love and to feel love and to give love. And what she said, if at first you don't succeed, just try it again. Be kind to yourself. Stop focusing on the failure. Stop focusing on the delay, the setbacks, the waiting, the needing. If at first you don't succeed, put yourself if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. First you don't dust yourself off and try again. There's a female artist that sings that song. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Who the hell did that? Aaliyah. Ooh, come on, Aaliyah. Speak from the heavens. Surely an angel that got her wings. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And if this is the emotion you're holding on to that's blocking you, it's time to let bygones be bygones. It's time to put away the past. Forgive, because we are all forgiven and we are not above God. Yes, you could be a Leo. They could be a Leo. But Leo represents strength, courage, patience, strategy, perseverance. Leos are also kind, nurturing animals in the jungle. Go inside. Go inside and pull to the light. Leo, I'm getting the Sun card. Go inside and pull to the light. Walk out of the shadows of the pain, the past, the bitterness, the resentment, the deceit, the disloyalty. Walk away. Oh, confirmation, excuse me. Walk away from the shadow into the light. It is what it is, and that cannot be changed or undone. But it also was what it was and exists no more. Not in the present moment where you stand, unless you hold it as baggage, as hostage in your illusion. To hold on to the security of it as if you're needed for protection. Baggage is not for protection. Baggage weighs you down, holds you back. Heavy, burdens. You don't need a bag to pull in from reminders to protect you from future choices or things or people that resemble the past. And this is why it ended. This is why it ended. This is why it's over. Why there's no reconciliation, no future, This is why you need to forgive and move on, beloved. Because mama don't approve. Looking down on you. Looking down on you. Speaking to you. Healing you. Protecting you. Communicating with you. Don't you bark at that door. It was all in your best interest. It was all for your favor, for your freedom. Because now you are free to live the life that you deserve, that you were meant to live, to be with the people that are meant to be with you, your future family, your tribe, your true soulmate, that beautiful twin flame connection, full of passion and creativity, connection, honesty, loyalty, respect, kindness. Patience is Virgo. I know patience is a Sagittarius card in tarot, but I'm getting patience is Virgo. In hermit mode, there's patience because we sit in meditation, reflecting, in quiet and peace. Meditation teaches patience. Stillness is meditation. Maybe you need to meditate more. Get the answers you need, the downloads you need to receive, to hear spirit speak to you, to connect, to be guided, to see these opportunities on their way, to be ready. Make the change, make the decision now to accept the change that's coming. Don't wait till it comes and then try to figure it out that day. That gives place to anxiety and desperation. Make the decision now to accept the changes that are coming, to be open to receiving new opportunities of change, a redirection. They're trying to take you to a better place. That are trying to take you to a better place, beloved. You were meant to be greater than you've been. You're meant to know you're meant to know a better life than what you've lived. You are greatness. Greatness is within you. It's time to create it, to make it, to believe in it, to achieve it, to receive it. Meditation, walks in the park, in silence, connecting with nature, feeling the leaves of the tree, hugging the trees, watching the butterflies, listening to the birds, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, sitting by the water and the mist on your face, planting your feet in the soil to connect, to get rooted, to get grounded, to detox, a healing bath filled with healing herbs, sea salts, rosemary, rose petals, rose water. I'm getting a lot of rose energy. Wow. A lot of self-love and self-care. A lot of roses. Rose petals, rose water, rosemary, sea salt, a healing, cleansing, detoxing bath. Light a candle, a pink candle, a red candle, a yellow candle. Turn the lights out. Submerge your body in the water. Meditate, close your eyes. Focus and pray. Connect with the ancestors. Afterwards, enjoy some tea, some coffee, depending what time of day you do it. some wine, read a good book, snuggle on the couch, in a blanket, or in bed, or take a nap. Have a good cry while you're in the tub. Meditate on the water, the flow. It's a mirror. The waves as your body moves, as it cleanses. And remember to believe in miracles. That was a very ceremonial, ritual detoxification process I just gave you. And get ready. Get ready, beloved. Something is coming to a head, to an ending, a new beginning. You're reaching the top, becoming the head and not the tail, moving, change, unexpected change. Heaviness is coming. A heavy heart, as you may have to move, have to go, say goodbye. A heavy heart. But it's life-changing. A new beginning, a fresh start. Take the opportunity and don't look back. Carry the good memories with you and leave the rest behind. Pack light. Because they say you can't just be going through life wasting your time. You can't continue to go through life just wasting your time. Because now your heart may be broken. And that's hard to fix. Because you're in it, about to be outed, or you're outed and moving on from it. But a climax is coming if you make the choice. And some of you already have. And this is what your choice has led to. You've broken curses over your bloodline. The curse of staying somewhere, and because you have, now it's crunch time. Because you have already done the work. Because you've already passed the test. Because you've already broken chains and generational curses. It's crunch time, beloved. To get into the next phase of your life, the next season of your life, to make a choice to go your own way, to continue walking in the right direction, continue saying goodbye, continue to allow full moon Aries on October 17th. You are either Aries, have it in your chart, in one of your strong houses, your leading houses, or this person is an Aries that you are leaving behind, that you are letting go this karmic connection, that you have to walk away from, close the door, say no more. This painful ending, it caused you to change, to see life a different way, to decide to be a new you, a bigger you, a better you. It's crunch time. You're about to walk into the new season of your life, a new phase of your life. For some of you, you will do it alone. For some of you, you have the support of your children, your immediate family, whoever will be going along. Many will have to go alone and see what Spirit allows to join. Once you are settled, once you are in a place of peace, once they finish doing the work, made you strong, once you've healed, Prioritize you. But there's a new day dawning in your life. And it begins with you, with what you choose, with who you choose, and why you choose. Crunch time. Stand your ground. You do not stand alone. If someone is pulling on your energy, if someone is trying to hold you back, if someone is trying to delay you, block you, won't let go, won't let you be happy, won't let you move on, won't let you live a life that you deserve, refuses to accept that it's over, whatever the reason is. When this fiery climax comes back around to a head, when there's disagreements, arguments, confusion, competition, negative intentions being thrown your way, when they want to win at all costs necessary, despite what you need, how you feel, as if what you want doesn't matter. Stand your ground. Don't settle, don't bend, don't argue, don't be triggered. It is what it is, and now it's over because something better in your life is waiting to come in. Don't be distracted into going back into the behavior of who you used to were, who you used to be. This is what they want. They want you to argue, to fight, to wage a war, so it can affect your health, your stability, you receiving and manifesting. This is their tactics. This is their strategy. Don't engage. Don't care. Don't consider. Keep moving. You're headed in the right direction. Do not be turned back by those that want to come around this time of year to reconcile, to recollect, to remember. You have so much better waiting for you ahead than you have behind. All God needs is one yes. All God needs is one yes. Will you give it? Are you ready? Stay ready. Because when opportunity knocks and calls your name, it's going to be fast moving. Fast moving. We ain't got time to overthink it or be stuck in analysis paralysis. It's going to be time to move. Hustle. Show and prove. Take action. Take speed. Take a leap. You don't need to know. You don't need to see. You don't want to control. You want to flow on whatever God has for you, for it's the best. Believe that. Okay, beloveds. That is your reading. That is the word. A few important takeaways. You have a feminine ancestor, a mama, a big mama. Wants you to visit the cemetery. Put some flowers. Communicate. Show your love to your ancestors. You have an altar. It's time to up your practices. Offer more. Because what they're bringing you is profound. Time to detox. Go out. Enjoy the last days of summer if that's where you're at. Remember to prioritize your health and stay happy. It's the best wealth you own. Your health and your happiness. Don't let yourself be triggered because there are triggers headed your way. Be ready. Stay on alert. Don't wage a war. This ain't your battle. It's being taken care of. So don't get involved. Don't fight back. Don't be triggered. Don't be swayed. Stay in your peace and your positivity and focus on your goals and what you need to do to stay well, mind, body, and soul, and let the devil be dealt with. By your ancestors, they got it. They on deck and they ready. For all of those who came and stayed and received your word or will in the future when you find this video in divine timing, thank you. Thank you for believing, hoping, holding on. Liking, commenting, subscribing, joining, donating, booking. I love you for it all and everything in between. I am your mystic journey, signing out as above, so below, as within, so without. Have the day you deserve and be worthy of everything coming your way. I wish you love, peace, and happiness and a continued soul awakening on your journey through life. It is short. Have fun. Enjoy it. Don't be judged. Don't care. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. And ashe.